Hey everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Blue Plays Diablo 3! And they found out who the voice actress is, and I'm probably going to mispronounce her name, so if the off chance that she ever watches this video, I apologize for this. Gray Delisle, or Delisle, or D-E-L-I-S-L-E. Yes, that is the girl, is what it says on the Diablo wiki. Voiced, Azula, voiced Frankie Foster from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, voiced Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents, that's the one. I remember when Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends first came out, and I watched it on the day it came out, and I recognized the voice I recognized her from Fairly Odd Parents, and I was like, oh hey! That was like the first time I ever like recognized a voice actor from something. Boop. Orb of the Lion. Ooh, I have an orb. Maybe that's better. It is. Orbs are good. See, look, I'm holding a little crystal ball thingamajig. My main, she's got like 3 of them like swirling around. One of them's the element of fire. One of them's the element of lightning, and then I think the other one's just arcane.
My name is Lackdanon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King the Oryx army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Well then, how kind of you. Yeah, there's one big problem about this, although you do figure out the paths and everything. You can get lost in this game if you don't know where you're going. You can get incredibly lost. But after a while of repeatedly doing these over and over and over again, which I have because I've been, especially the Cathedral level 2, because I was getting the mushroom because I'm trying to create the staff of herding that'll get me to Whimsyshire, and if that happens, I will of course do a video on it. Time to do a cursed... oh god, these guys. Cursed chests are challenges to unlock the chest and get yourself some goodies. There's no possible way I can kill 100 people at this low level that I'm at. But if I were to kill 100 people before the timer ran out, I would get a second chest with equally as good goodies.
I don't have enough arcane power.
I can't do that. Oh my god!
Your grave awaits!
Surrounded.
I need arcane power.
Alright, freeze him a little bit, get my arcane up a bit, and then boom! Boomski! Haha! Love it! They keep coming! Alright, the timer's out, I just gotta kill these last few guys. Level 11, nifty. Goodies, goodies, and goodies. Hey, why didn't you come out earlier? I would have gladly destroyed you a long time ago. Wizard hat? Not good. Not good. Yep. Nothing I got was decent. Such is my life. I've literally been doing the same little pattern of running out to a certain part later on in the game and going to a dungeon that has a 50-50 chance of actually even being there, only to have an even less chance of having a boss on the second floor that I need to kill that only has a slight chance of having the item that I need from it to craft the staff. For those of you who've done the staff stuff and gotten to Whimsyshire, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's in the chapter Machines of War, where you have to go to an icy cavern, or the Caverns of Frost, and kill Chiltara, who is a very rare spawn. And there's a rare chance that it will have the item.
Your magic, I am free.
Yay, I freed, man.
Now,
Can't remember his name.
my mission.
Leonard? Is it Leonard? No, it's not Leonard. Dude.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal
And well
place?
he will, because seriously, this is the only useful companion I've found in the game. Enchanter Girl, never used her. Scoundrel, didn't even think about using her. Or using him.
The cultists dragged me
I've always
past
kept this guy with me. This guy is like the perfect buddy, because not only is he a good tank, but he's also a really, really great person to have with, because he has a lot of health regeneration abilities.
Warrior of the Templar.
Cormac, that's his
If it
name.
is the skeleton king
New
you
boots.
seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
Exactly.
I suppose not. A strong spirit at my side could prove helpful.
Yeah. I want this guy. I want this guy on my team. I can't get him, like, legitimately in my team yet. But when I do, my health regeneration is going to buff up a lot. Because he has abilities that do that. He has a heal ability that just heals. And then he has an ability that buffs up your resource generation, I think. And an ability that buffs up your health regeneration. So yeah, this guy's all around, in my opinion, the best of the companions. I'm actually surprised they didn't bring in a new companion with the expansion. You would think they would, but they didn't.
Test my skill.
However, they did do really awesome work enhancing the story and characters with character development with the companions you already have. Die, Greed Gallo! Boom! Get out of here, skeletons! Nobody likes you anymore. Yeah, I can sacrifice a little toughness to give myself a little bit more healing. I've been starting to be able to get the math game down of what's good for sacrificing and when you don't need to sacrifice, stuff like that. Primarily, though, I usually just go straight up for DPS.
The will of a Templar is stronger.
Die, tower! I showed you. The will of a... Oh, yeah, this guy!
How could you succumb?
This guy apparently was a former Templar, like the guy I'm buddy-buddy with right now.
The powers we serve will
Goodbye.
soon rule
Watch this. He just falls over in mid-sentence.
My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Well, that's harsh. Well then, I'll take all this loot.
Thank you
it.
for your aid. I will go with you.
He will go with me, apparently. Yes, he will.
The
Okay,
battles never end.
keep him in my party. I want him to have heal,
Serve me well.
and I want life regeneration. There we go. And I want to give him goodies, because right now he's got that little spear and that little shield. I want to give him this shield,
Just the thing.
and I want to give him... It's the only thing I can give him other than that. Is that axe better? Nope, axe is not better. Give him that.
Excellent.
There we go. I got myself a buddy who's now geared and ready for action. Boom! And honestly, he actually doesn't kill much.
These creatures won't go down.
He could damage things decently, and he's good to have if you don't have any friends playing the game. But he's not, like, super deep, so don't expect him to go around killing all the enemies for you.
Kingdom of Kyrgyzstan, I heard rumors of Zakharum.
How many blue enemies were over here?
While the natives were most reticent,
Weren't the big guys
I
blue?
was able to deduce that
Like
this
special?
order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these crusaders went east on a very different mission.
You got me a new shirt. Hi. Hi, guys. I love doing that, just walking in the middle of them and throwing my galaxies at them. You see, that's one of the best parts about this game. You can be a class that literally has Kamehameha waves and the ability to throw galaxies. There's nothing else you need. No, get out of here. Literally nothing else needed. Ah! I gotta sneeze and it's not coming out. Hold on. It's gone away. I hate it when this happens. I still feel like I need to sneeze, but I don't feel like I need to sneeze.
Arcane power.
Well then, just push me out of the way, why don't you? I'm gonna have the sniffles this entire episode now because of that. I hate it. I hate it! And I know everyone else out there does too. Oh god, I hate it so much. What was I saying before that happened? I can't remember. Oh well, moving on! Die. The Skeleton King from this game, the one I'm hunting right now, was a character from a previous game. I don't think I ever mentioned that. He was a character from the first game, I think. I think it was the first game. Either the first or second game, one of those two. Well, the only other two games, it's gotta be from one of those. Who went, like, super crazy, and his son had to, like, kill him and take Diablo. Because Diablo was the one who drove him crazy. In case you guys didn't know, Diablo's kind of a running villain here.
How many we've killed, but I've lost track.
Oh, Cormac, you so witty. Hold your tongue and let yourself kill everything in sight. Ah, what a jerk. What a jerk. Gonna laser beam everything. It's still at the point where it will cut. The way I'm gonna make this character, I won't be keeping my lasers like this. I'm gonna do a different one that the ice one turns into, where it does more damage to enemies who are chilled. So enemies that have been like damaged or whatnot by frost abilities will take more damage by the ice laser. And so it does quite a bit of damage. And it doesn't look nearly as cool, though. I like the swirly, swirly, swirl right now. But it doesn't look nearly as cool. It looks more like a pulsating beam.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
Sent them off to die. Well then, it's not very hard. Is this on? Yes, this is on hard difficulty. Good. I was hoping it was on hard difficulty, because hard difficulty has become incredibly easy for me now. Oh, look at you hiding in the ground. So adorable. Yes, I highly recommend, if you haven't played the game, start it off on hard. The challenge is fun, because literally, on normal, there is no challenge whatsoever. So if you want to feel like the ultimate badass, even though you aren't at the beginning of the game, no matter what level you are at the beginning of the game, you are not a complete badass. If you want to feel like you are at the very beginning of the game, go on normal, because nothing will stop you in the slightest. Not a single thing will do anything to you. It's like, it's too easy. And I hate it. I hate it. I'm usually alright when things are a little easy on the easier side. I like taking things smoothly until I get like more hardcore into the game or whatnot. However, that was bothering me, how easy that was.
When we returned from our horrific defeat
I've been playing on
Westmarch,
Master.
my beloved
I think
king
it's
lost
Master.
all
Pretty sure
pretense
Master.
of
Master is
sanity.
my normal right
He
now.
seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us
Because my
as
main
traitors.
character can just wipe things
sorrow.
out really easily
A
because she's
raging
very powerful. Guess I could have used that. Tricked them all over there and then used that on them. Alright, I need one of these guys to die so that I can actually do a little bit more. Yeah, take that. Use them as bombs against their own enemy. Against your enemy. Whoa, that went right over the little guys. Loot, loot everywhere. I actually just crafted the Reaper's Wraps, which are, they were, bracer plans that you can get from Mouth AO, the end game boss right now. And, I crafted them for my main. And it's so cool because whenever I pick up those, health orbs that are on the ground when I kill some monsters, I get my, arcane power too, so it makes me feel like I can just never run out. Even though I do have it set to where I do run out a lot. But by the time I've run out, everything's already dead. And it's only because a lot of the times I just get, like, careless and like, I want everything dead immediately, so I'll throw, like, 50 of these things out. I do love the the arcane orb. It is just, it's so much fun just to throw those at people and be like, look at that! Boom! And sometimes, I swear, I'm not kidding, when you have like 10 enemies there that are getting hit, sometimes the noises of all them like getting hit and everything sound like you just like hit a bunch of bowling pins. And it's probably just me, but it makes me giggle like crazy. Give me that so I can get more experience points! Yay! But yes, another thing. I had originally thought that being a mage, I should only use like magey stuff, like staves and or staves and wands and orbs combos. No, go with whatever weapon you're able to use that makes you better. I am downright okay with that. Get out of here, skeleton! Don't like you! No! I hate this guy. I hate it when they come out of here. I hate those guys because they summon other guys. I hate them. I hate them so much. I also hate being frozen in the game. But thankfully, I made it to where my main character never gets frozen because she's always the one doing the freezing.
Attack me?
Because there are two most annoying things in the game, or three actually. The jailers, the guys who will trap you in a little circle where you can't get out and can't even move. And the Wallers, which I've already done my spiel about them in the last episode. And the freezing orb things. Because they explode and you're frozen, you can't move.
I will forever live in anguish.
Right up there with all three of those things is the arcane orbs. These little orbs that'll like pop up on the ground and like spin around in lasers so that it hurts you really, really bad. Especially when they combo that with freezing, so you get stuck there. It sucks. Alright, is that not better? I was gonna say, is that better than my guy's weapon? But nope, it's not. Gonna kill Skeleton King, gonna rip his head off and throw it in the ground. Where am I going? Let's take a look at the map. Looks like I need to go right, yeah. Either that or back to the beginning of this area. If that's the case, that's gonna be frustrating, because I hate it when that happens. I hate that so much. I might as well kill these guys and get the experience. Use that guy as a bomb. And that guy is a bomb too. And that guy turns into a bomb. Chain reaction of bomb exploding stomach peoples. Yes, that is the technical phrasing of what they are. Bomb explodey stomach peoples. Need a loot. I like loot. How much money do I have? 509,000? I spend way too much money on enchantments. I spend, like, so much money on enchantments. You guys don't even know. That, and I spend a lot on transmogging, which is making your armor, no matter what it is, just like designing it the way you want it, so your character looks how you want them to. I spend a lot, because a lot of the things I use are legendaries, which cost 50,000 gold to transmog. So yeah, 50,000 every time I get myself a new weapon. But what can I say? My main character looks like a female Ice Queen's version of Sauron, and my main voodoo guy looks like he's ready to call Cthulhu at any moment. Die, Skelly Man's film.
I need arcane power.
Yes, I do. Boom. Die, little imps. You don't belong in this world. It's kind of a rude thing to say to a kid, though. I feel kind of bad about that. Because, yeah, it says in their little thing that they become vicious because, like, when the moment they're born, the demons that they came from try to, like, eat them, and I'm like, oh, it's so sad. And then I'm over here slaughtering them. And then I feel like a horrible person. I am headed back towards the beginning. Of course I am. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? Why would I not be? What all do I have new of? No, I'm keeping that the same. No.
I do not
Magic
understand
missile,
how evil
spectral blade.
dwarfs
No.
in the day
Frost
should not
Nova.
fear the light.
Perhaps the sun
Yep.
is neutral.
Give it just
The
because.
light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
The runes that I like using, I like this one that I just gave to my Frost Nova, because it makes it so if they get killed while they're like frozen or whatnot, they have a chance of also shooting out another Frost Nova. Continual freezing is always good, except for when it happens to you. Is the exit literally going to be like? I was going to say, is it literally going to be right down here? Because if it was, then I would have been frustrating because the entrance is right there on the map. Nope, I think I know where it might be. But that is not going to be fun to get to because that means I've spent this entire episode down here, which is not good because that means I could have just gone down this way and then made a left turn up this way and made it to the next part. But, Skelly Man's all over the place. Oh well, I'm getting some good experience points out of this. Experience is always fun. Not really fun, it's necessary. Yep, right there, right next to the entrance. Yep. Makes sense to me. Ba-boom!
I am unstoppable.
Yeah. Alright, Royal Crypts. I'm going to cut it right here and tease you all by saying in the next episode, I'm going to kill myself a Skeleton King. So yes, this has been Blue, and this is Diablo 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, like it, share it, whatever you want. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Didn't mean it. Where'd you go? Hi, Rabbit. How are you?